Hey y'all, Gary Humble here with Tennessee Stands. Okay, so here's the thing. It seems that at odds right now with other what I believe to be Constitution liberty loving people across the state and other activists. And it almost seems like I'm the odd man out, and I'm trying to fix this. So this is dealing with House Bill 7, Senate Bill 15. This is the bill run by Representative Jason Zachary and Senator Mike Bell, regarding county boards of health, health departments, and emergency powers. Um, Let me just say, and please watch this video and please listen to what I'm about to say, because it's critically important that this bill get fixed. Okay, we do not we I cannot support this bill as it's currently written, but I'm quite certain that Representative Zachary and Senator Bell are conservatives and fine men. But we have a problem with this bill. So here it is. What the purpose of the bill is to get rid of, in our 6 counties in Tennessee, we have 6 counties that have health boards or health departments, I should say, with superpowers, sort of. They have autonomous powers, especially where in an emergency, they have the ability to create policy and penalty. And so you can see, like in Davidson County, Shelby County, Knox County, they're creating penalty for businesses, mask policies. They're shutting bars and nightclubs down and limiting restaurants and all these sorts of things. And it's being done by a health department, not by any. And the problem, to make that statement even worse, it's not just the health department. It's the fact that these are unelected officials. These are unelected administrative officials, not accountable to the voters, not accountable to the people, that are making policy. This is terrible government. This bill aims to fix that. That is great. We support that part. But there's 2 problems with the bill. The bill's unconstitutional on 2 fronts. Let me explain. In this first part, in Section A, I'm going to read it. Follow along. If a county experiences a countywide health emergency, including without limitation a declaration, health epidemic, blah, 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 an emergency. Okay, let's skip down to where it says, comma, the county mayor. So we have an emergency, we have a health crisis. All right, comma. The county mayor shall and has the exclusive authority to establish and implement such policies under advisement from the county health director or county health officer, or both as necessary. And so right there, we've put the county health director in an advisory role to the county mayor. That's great. Next, in a county with a county board of health or health committee or both, such bodies also become advisory to the county mayor. So in an emergency, we've made the county health directors, and if the county has a county health board, we've put both of those roles in an advisory position. That is good and appropriate. But pay attention to what's happened. What we've done is we've transferred all of that power to who? The county mayor. We've once again, we've fixed one constitutional crisis by creating another. We've put policy-making powers, the power to issue civil penalty, the power to close business, and all the things that we're dealing with right now. Look around, look in Davidson County. I mean, look at John Cooper. Does anybody like John Cooper right now? Do you think what's happening in Nashville right now is appropriate? I don't know of anyone that does, not me personally. It's crazy. This bill makes John Cooper fully legitimate by state statute in terms of being able to just delegate authority and dictate and create edicts and run the place into the ground like he's doing. This bill creates John Cooper all over the state of Tennessee. It's exactly what this bill does. This bill takes powers that per our Constitution only belong with the legislature and puts it in the hands of one man or one woman, a county mayor. Guess what you call that? Tyranny. That's what you call that. Tyranny. We're kingmakers now in Tennessee. We make kings. We create monarchs. That's what this bill does. This bill doesn't need, all it should do, so this is simple. Let's fix this. Scratch county mayor. Let's put a line through it. That's it. Just leave the law the way it is. Now you're going to say, well, Gary, that means that in an emergency, who's the king? The governor. Well, and I agree with you. That's a problem. But we don't fix having the governor as a king by making the county mayor a king. Okay? Let's just get rid of the authority of the health boards, the health departments. Let this bill do that. And then let's go fix what we've been trying to fix all this time on behalf of Tennessee Stands and our lawsuits. Let's go fix 58-2107. If you don't want the governor to have all the power that he has over your county in an emergency, I agree with you. Let's take it away. Let's fix 58-2107. Let's not now take all of that power and give it to your county mayor. That it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Please, for the love of God, let's not do that. All right, one more thing. This is important. Please keep listening. Look at subsection B in this bill. Let me make sure that you're clear on what this does. So this bill, by statute, ascribes all of these powers to a county mayor. But where does it do it? It does it in 6 counties. Do you see subsection B and number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Those are population metrics. And essentially their function is to define where this statute is appropriated. And in this instance, the 6 counties are Shelby, Madison, Davidson, Hamilton, Knox, and Sullivan, the 6 counties that have these autonomous health boards. So this bill will only apply to those 6 counties. Now listen closely to what you've done if you haven't caught this. You've made a bill that takes away the autonomous power of the health department and you've put it in the hands of the county mayors. But you've only done that in 6 counties. Tennessee has 95. That means that the other 89 counties are still in the same boat they're in now. They're beholden to the governor in the emergency, not their county mayor. So your state statute only puts this power in the hands of the county mayor in 6 counties. If emergency is declared by the governor, if you want to give those powers to those county mayors to the rest of the state, in the rest of the 89 counties, that would have to be done by another executive order. This bill would not do that. Right now, the 89 counties, their mayors don't have the powers they have in terms of making mask mandates because of state statute. They have it because of Executive Order 54. Well, Executive Order 54 is going to be gone when this emergency is gone. So do you see the disparity you've created in this state law with how you're treating counties with a public act? That's unconstitutional. And last thing, to prove that this is unconstitutional, and you're going to lose this battle in court if you get sued, we've not learned our lesson yet, apparently. Remember last year, the governor's voucher bill? I'm looking at the court opinion right now. This court opinion was issued by the Tennessee Appellate Court on August 5th, 2020. Last year, or was it 2019, the governor passed his ESA bill, a savings account bill, the school voucher bill, which, by the way, I'm a fan of school vouchers. The problem with the bill is that what did they do? They only made the bill applicable to Davidson and Shelby County, okay? Per Article 9, paragraph, Article 11, Section 9, paragraph 2 of the Tennessee Constitution, that is unconstitutional without putting in a mechanism where the county has to also vote to accept the bill that you pass. Let me read the Constitution to you for a minute. Article 11, Section 9, paragraph 2. The applicable portion says this: any act of the General Assembly, private or local in form, or effect applicable to a particular county or municipality, either in its governmental or its proprietary capacity, shall be void and of no effect unless the act by its terms either requires the approval of a 2/3 vote are a local legislative body of the municipality or county. Now, so what does that mean? It means that if the General Assembly is going to pass a bill like House Bill 7 and make it applicable to only 6 counties, that bill has to also give the counties the right, the constitutional right per Article 11, Section 9, that the county commission has to, by a 2/3 vote to adopt that state law just passed by the General Assembly. So this bill, which purports to take away the authority of the health department and give it to the county mayor, that means that the county commission in Davidson County and in Shelby County and in Knox County and all the other 6 counties, their county commissions have to adopt that rule into their county by a 2/3 vote. Are you hearing me? So do you think Davidson County and Shelby County and maybe Knox County, depending upon what they decide to do with the current Board of Health debacle, do you think their county commissions are going to vote to adopt this bill? No, they won't. They won't. So you've done nothing. And if you don't put in the bill to allow them to do so, it makes this bill unconstitutional. The appellate court on just last year has already issued that ruling based on the ESA bill that's unconstitutional. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to pass a bill that purports to take away this power from the health department and give it to a county mayor, but you've only made it applicable to 6 counties. You're going to get sued. The state's going to get sued by Davidson County and Shelby County and whatever other county seeks to join in. And the court's going to rule the bill unconstitutional. And then the power is going to remain in the hands of the health department, which means effectively you've done nothing. Why? Because you passed an unconstitutional bill. So let me help you. Please listen to what I'm saying. First of all, take the county mayor part out. Just take it out. Just remove the policymaking authority from the health departments. Just move them into an advisory role. Great. Okay. And then let's go fix the governor's issues in Title 58. As for subsection B, where it applies only to 6 counties, strike it. Just strike it. It needs to go because it makes the bill unconstitutional. This bill is going to get killed in court. Please amend the bill. As it currently stands, this bill should not be passed. It should be voted against unless it's amended. Strike subsection B and just make the health boards and the county health departments and move them into an advisory role, and don't put those powers in the hands of county mayors. Let's not give executives tyrannical policymaking power. Please, let's respect our constitutional form of government. Let's hold tightly to the doctrine of separation of powers. It's one of the most critical aspects of our government and a free people. There you have it. That's the best I got. If what I just said doesn't convince you to vote against House Bill 7 or to amend the bill, I got nothing else. So to every legislator listening, please help us fix this bill. And to everyone listening, please call your representatives and your senators. Send them a link to this YouTube video and ask them to fix the bill, please. Thank you so much. God bless.